Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. So today we actually got news from Charles Hoskinson that the second phase, the networking phase of Cardano's testnet is finally live. This is something that's been waiting for because the networking phase is actually the staking phase. Now Cardano, you will only be able to stake in pools. I'm not exactly sure how much Cardano you need to actually create your own pool, but Cardano you can only stake in pools. You can't solo stake like you can for Ethereum. But I think I don't know what the pool requirement is, but that's the way that he plans to decentralize everything. He's going to give all the power, like governance power and everything, to these pools. Now, people have been waiting for Shelley, and this is a big step towards Shelley. And he actually announced that on his Twitter, and basically says, "Boom! IOHK blog, welcome to the network testnet." So the testnet is actually up. The testnet is supposedly decentralized now, and hopefully the mainnet will follow. If you look at the price, last time I checked the price, it really hasn't come up all that much. Today it has. Today it's negative 3.89%, but that's because of the drop yesterday. I think I saw it all the way down at 3.4 cents, so 3.7 is a slight improvement. However, that's not what I was really expecting for a pump. This is not really the mainnet release, though. I still think we're a few months away from that because after that, they still have to test phase 3, which is the incentivization part of the test, and then after that they have to fix some bugs, and then they can start releasing the mainnet. So I'm still targeting November, December for the actual Shelley release, and I'm sure Charles will have some announcements going towards that time. And as soon as he makes that announcement, I do expect the price of Cardano to pump. So we're pretty close. I think within the next 2 or 3 months, we'll definitely get the news for Shelley, and Goguan will probably be early next year. And once Goguan is really launched, that's when people can really fully start developing on Cardano, because then you'll have smart contracts, and you'll have both smart contracts and a decentralized settlement layer. So that's what we're all waiting for. And I actually think like these announcements will actually make bigger price pumps than the actual releases, because people like to buy the rumor and sell the news. They're going to eat up Charles's announcements on Twitter because people love Twitter. And once this thing actually launches, I do actually expect a small pullback afterwards, because utilization isn't going to come exactly after launch. It never really does for these things. Utilization takes time. It takes time to onboard things. It takes time for people to develop things. So people are going to think that once both Shelley and Gongguan is launched, that a bunch of giant projects are going to jump on and immediately utilize Cardano. That's actually not how it works. I don't think it'll immediately pull projects away from Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to retain its projects, and Cardano is going to have to onboard its own large projects. They do have MOUs with certain countries, but a lot of those, as Charles has said, they're going to be on the private permission-led versions of Cardano that are not yet compatible with the public version of Cardano, which is what the price is based on. So I don't think like utilization and utility will give it a giant price jump just because Shelley and Gongguan is launched. I think they are going to onboard projects. It will be successful eventually, assuming that they launch these things. And because of that, you'll see like slow increases in utilization, which will eventually impact price. But I do expect a large pump when the stuff actually gets announced. So I would say like announcement, price starts pumping, maybe a week later, I probably sell some, make some money, and then wait for the utilization to kick in maybe a couple of months, a couple of years down the line. They've been very, very careful, very, very slow with Cardano, so I don't expect the adoption to really be that quick. Adoption and onboarding to be really that quick. So that's my analysis of Cardano. I think it's probably a good time to pick some up now, because we don't really know when Charles is going to make the announcement that they're finally going to launch Shelley and Gongguan, and I think price will pump soon after he announces those things. So that is my analysis today. Let me know what you think. Thank you and have a nice day.